Hi everyone, it's Lynette with Grammy Crochet, and today is another camper crochet. It rained, you can see all the rain on my windows. It rained last night, everything is wet, so we're crocheting inside today for our camper crochet, because I don't want to get a wet butt, and if I sit outside, I'll get a wet butt, and I think it's really muggy. I believe it's supposed to be a very nice day here today. I think the rain should be done, and hopefully that will help the air quality. I'm still in the northern Ohio area, and we had some really scary rain air quality with the fires from Canada. So I don't know how those people are surviving. I mean, this is just the after effects, but my prayers go out to everyone in Canada. So we're on vacation again, and we're vacationing here at the campground. I don't have a great deal of plans. It is 4th of July week. So today is Saturday, and it's early. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. And I am finishing my luck of the draw. So let me show you what I got so far. I'm making the handles, and it's a pretty good sized bag. I mean, this is the second one. The other one I did not bring it, so I can't show it to you. Look, these are the handles. The pattern tutorial, which I will link, gives you, it's just really a great pattern, and it's an easy make, and you could have it done in no time. I'm trying to flatten out my box. Oh, there's something in there. That's the problem. Oh yeah, that's right. That's money. Okay, there we go. So I decided when I put 3 rows on the handle, and I'm doing half double crochets, so I can't really follow the pattern as to what she said. I don't even know what she said, like how many rows to do, but make it as thick as thin as you want. But I'm doing half doubles because I don't like to do single crochet. So anyway, with the 3 rows of half double, it is the strap is the exact same width as the strap on my purse, and I like it. But I thought I'm going to just see what it looks like with 4 rows, and I really like it better with the 4th row. I think it'll be softer on your shoulder, so I'm adding the 4th row of half double crochet to the handle, so it'll look like this. This is how the bag is made, so a little higher here on the sides, and then it'll be a nice, it's not crossbody, but it's nice. It might be crossbody on my granddaughter. Ariana is having a birthday on Saturday next week, 1 week from today, and in her birthday wish list she has that she wants some tennis shoes and some beach clothes and some makeup, and she sent this list of all these things, and in there it was a mesh, I think the bag was actually knitted, but a mesh knitted beach bag. Looks like it's crochet, but I think it's knitted. It says it's knitted, and it's real cute. It was $15. I'm like, oh, I could buy that for her, and probably should. And then I decided the blues are her favorite color, and so I'm giving her this. I'm gonna give it to her with her gift inside, because remember the beginning of the year I said I wanted to make bags and give them as with the gift inside, and then it's like a reusable bag. Well, I asked my daughter, I showed her this bag. I said, I'm making this one, and this is the one and I showed her the picture of the one that Ari wants, and she says, oh no, give her that one, give her the one you made, and she'll love it. And so I'm going to put the shoes inside of it as like the gift wrap. They'll be inside the bag, so she will have, but then I kind of feel like it needs a bag. So I don't know. The plan is, in my head, I'm thinking use this tote as the gift bag, but then I'm thinking, well, then it doesn't look like it's in a gift bag. Since the gift bag is really part of the gift and not just the bag, like is my desire for Christmas, or gift giving in the future, is that the gift bag is the gift bag, but still part of the gift. But this is really part of the gift. You know what I mean? I think. Does that make sense? So anyway, if I put it in a gift bag or not, I'm not sure. But I was going to. She wants some shoes, Converse. So I'm going to put the shoes inside the bag and put the card on the outside, and that's her gift. It's going to be a really long bag for her because she's 12, so she's not very tall yet. I mean, she's not. So, but it'll hold all of her stuff, and it'll last her a really long time, right? Because it is this white, I think it's sugar and cream or peaches and cream, big cone. This was a full cone when I started, and this is how much will be left, because I'm almost done. I have to weave in the colorful ends, but there's only going to be one end of the white, because I carried that through the whole way. And I'm using my 4mm clover, and instead of single crochet, I've been crocheting half doubles, because I really do like that stitch, and it's a taller stitch, so. And single crochet, it's great for amigurumi, but I feel like I never get anywhere. So I'm hoping to have a lot of crochet time this week, but we'll see, because I don't know what kind of activities I'm going to really be doing. Amanda and Chloe are talking about coming out for the holiday. We're talking about going to a ball game. Minor league team ball game where they have fireworks. So I don't really know what else we're doing. On Ari's birthday, we're going to the islands. It's called Kelly's Island, and it's in Lake Erie. It's about an hour and a half drive to get to where you take the boat to get to Kelly's Island. But, excuse me, my son is driving his boat over, and they're spending the weekend, and I think they're going Thursday night. And he's rented some, dockage for his boat. And so we're just going to go up and take the ferry on Saturday. We tried to go and maybe spend the night, but you've got to book way in advance, like a year in advance, if you want to go up there and get a hotel. And I think it's all like bed and breakfasts. But I'll see if I can get some footage of the island. And they're mostly like closed during the winter because there's no ferry service. I think a few people live on the islands in the wintertime, but mostly it's just summertime, because if the lake is frozen, you can't get to the mainland, and then you're stuck there, And they're small. They're not real big islands. You would be kind of off-gridding it to live there, I think, year-round. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I think. Anyway, we'll check it out. I've been to the island. There's Kelly's Island and Putin Bay isn't an island. Whiskey Island. I think there's 3 or 4 of them. I can't think of all the names of them. But it's over by Port Clinton, Ohio, and Putin Bay, Ohio. Roy likes the area a great deal because there's a place near there called Black Swamp and McGee Marsh, which we've gone to before. And I think I've shown you footage from there. But the bird migration week in May, Roy loves to go there then. There's so many different birds. So anyway, hopefully he'll see some really cool birds while we're there for Ari's birthday, celebrating. Um, that's that's what I know of is happening this week. A lot of relaxation, and probably that's about, hopefully, a lot of crochet time. Hopefully we'll have nice weather, so keep your fingers crossed for that, because if you're in the camper and you can't be outside, it's a very small living space. Well, I mean, there are smaller campers, but our camper, this is the seating. It's the couch dinette, the couch, which is pretty much just like the dinette. Nothing comfy and squishy like my comfy couch at home. Nothing that, you can lean back, support your head, anything like that. And that's fine. I mean, we don't live here. If this is not the camper that we'll live in when we retire. This camper was purchased more for sleeping space, for when the whole family comes over, which we used to keep our camper where my son kept his boat, and he had a much smaller boat at the time and smaller kids. And we would all sleep and hang out here, and then they could boat and do that too. So that was a pretty unique and cool arrangement. But where he has his boat now, we moved our camper here because he was working in this area and he didn't have a boat anymore and wasn't going to have a boat for a couple of years, but then they couldn't stand it and they bought a boat, and he changed jobs. Well, in the meantime, my husband made friends, and well, we both made friends, and we like it here, so we stayed. But he took his boat to Cedar Point, which is a big amusement park here in Ohio, and they don't have Cedar Point. You can permanently dock your boat. I mean, you have to take it out in the winter, but you have to take your boat out of the water anyway. But you can permanently dock your boat there, and they have a campground, but you can't permanently camp there. You can only be a weekend camper there. So we can't put our camper where his boat is. And they like being at Cedar Point because as part of the fee for his boat, he gets 2 passes into Cedar Point. So they buy 2 season passes then, because they get 2 for, there's 4 of them. So they get, and you don't have to go into the park. So you can, like, we can go there and not have a season pass, or not buy tickets to get into Cedar Point, but still be able to go to the marina and go on his boat. So, but we can't, and we could tow our camper there and like spend a weekend, but we don't tow this. It's too big. And we permanently park it here, so moving it would be a real pain in the rear end. So we're not doing that. But we can still go visit the boat without having to pay the price to get into the, into Cedar Point itself. We don't do rides anymore too much. Not that we don't enjoy doing rides. I can't ride a lot of the rides because of my back, and so then Cedar Point isn't that much fun if you can't ride the roller coasters. So anyway, they do their boat thing and we do our camper thing, and their boat sleeps a lot of people, but we don't want to go there for all those days and stay on the boat. That's smaller living space than this with a lot more people is not what we want to do. So we're just going to go up with them to Kelly's Island, take the ferry over, and then catch the ferry and come back here. I think that's the plan, because we're not taking, closing up the camper for the week. and taking that all up to Kelly's Island. That's because when we leave the camper every week, we excuse me, we empty the fridge, you know, take like the perishables out, and you know, you shut off the water, and like, but the food situation, we're not going to leave food here, and we're not going to take it to Kelly's Island. So anyway, I just got done with the handle. I have 3 more stitches, 2 and 1. This takes me back to my starting spot. And let's see. Yep, I think I like the thick handles better. I don't think another round is needed. So it really goes this direction. Pull this out over here. It'll hold our shoes for sure. I'm just going to slip stitch the end of it together, and then I got all these ends on the inside to weave in. All these colored ends for my Luck of the Draw colors. The second half of Luck of the Draw. And you know, like this Peaches and Cream or Sugar Cream, whatever, Premier Home, whatever it is. It's like the 15 acrylic, 85 cotton blend things. Like here it's stiff. Here it's soft. It's been like moved around so much that it's really softened up at the bottom. And I think once it, you know, if they wash it, it'll be really nice even. So that's all I have. Roy is coming in with my breakfast. Yay. So we're going to eat, and I'm going to finish this off. Oops. He always slams the door. Not that he's slamming the door, but you have to shut it hard or it doesn't shut. So when I see you next, this will be done, and we'll be working on the next project I bought, which I did bring my knitted project, so I'm very excited to work on that. I haven't worked on it in a while, and I have to remember how to do the stitches. But that's my project with Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. This is from Nan's Next Knots, Luck of the Draw 7, which is now complete, but the whole playlist is there if you want to make something. Hopefully we'll be doing a Luck of the Draw 8. I don't know what I'll make with that. But I loved making this pattern, and it's something mosaic brick tote or something like that. Really nice pattern. It doesn't have to be this long. It's not supposed to be, but for Luck of the Draw I had to make it long. And I will have those all linked below. Go say hi to Nan at Nan's Next Knots. If you don't know her, she's a really wonderful lady. She just does really short videos. And Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, if you don't know her, she will also be linked in the description box below. And we do Knit Happens with her, Double Dog Dare, on the knitted blanket that we're making. And just on a side note, my friend Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too is doing so much better. So thank you for the continued prayers. Nancy, love ya. And I will see you guys in the next video because my breakfast is getting cold. See ya. Bye.